Dropping into hostile territories, but guns at the ready, gentlemen. This is war. Hey there guys, Spexxy here, welcome back to the channel. Now today I'm checking out some Scrap Mechanic, in particular Devblog 14 by Axolot, in which they mention the guns in more depth. And they've talked about guns before, but now they're showing them in action. And look at this, guys, it looks awesome. Shooting those blocks away, they even got a new running animation for him with the gun. Now I hope they add a few features to this. I know they're going to give us different types of guns, like the double-barreled Fry shotgun here. And I think there was even talk of a sniper rifle, I believe. But it got me kind of thinking, wouldn't it be cool if we could get a kind of a Scrap Royale? So imagine if you kind of combined Fortnite with Scrap Mechanic and came up with a Scrap Royale. That would be awesome stuff, shooting your friends and everything else. Well, that's kind of what this video is about. I've made some Fortnite builds I want to show you, so let's get to it right now. Well, I know what you're probably thinking. You can't have Fortnite without a battle bus, and you'd be right. But the Spexxy have some good news for you. For in the distance you can see a bus there which looks rather familiar, and that's because it's the prison bus that the Fortnite bus is based on, and I've kind of made it the best I can. Now this thing is pretty huge, and as I get closer you'll see just how big. But I wanted to get some detail on it, and that's the reason why. Now, yeah, like I say, this isn't the completed bus. Don't worry, you will get to see that later, and there will be downloads for both this and the full battle bus on the workshop, so don't worry about that. But this is kind of just the basic bus that you can get in and drive around. Okay, so I'm going to show you how big this is. Look at that wheel compared to the character. It is huge. But again, I wanted to do this to get the detail level on this bus, and there is so much on it. It looks awesome, but it just had to be big in order to pull that off. So at the front here we have these doors that you can close like so. Now they're made of panel pieces and they look pretty awesome. They kind of close onto themselves, but they don't glitch, which is pretty cool. I wasn't expecting that to happen. You do get a little bit of lag with this vehicle, however, because it's so big when you start driving it around. But at the moment it's playing nicely. You can open the back door here. That's how you can get access in through the rear. And yeah, the front and rear wheels are all got their wheel arches. They all look pretty cool, but look at the distance between that back wheel and the back of the vehicle. It kind of looks odd, but then comparing that to the actual thing, it's actually right, because it hasn't got the part that connects the clamp to the roof that you get in Fortnite. That's what makes it look out of proportion, and it certainly does look that. But check it out guys, you'll find that it is actually accurate. Around the front here then, we haven't got the parts that are on it, like the pipes and all, but let's just jump in and see what we've got in here. So we can open up the driver's door here, pretty cool, and we can look down inside the bus. We've got two seats on either side here and the luggage rack and lights down the middle. Also, let's just shut that door while we're back here. There we go. So there's plenty of room in here. I haven't counted the seats, but there's plenty of room for all of you, your friends and your family and everyone else, I would have thought, just to take a ride. So we're going to get in the seat now and give it a go. So let's just jump in here. Okay, so button 1 will close the driver's door. Button 2 will close the passenger door. Button 3, if we can kind of look through the bus, will close and open the rear door. There we go. Button 4 opens the bonnet. There we go. Massive engine in there. Button 5 does the lights, and also inside, if I just swing the camera around here, you'll see the inside lights are also on all the way down the center of the bus. And then that's pretty much, oh no, we have the horn, there you go, on 6. So there you go, all we need to do now is drive it. Oh, and here comes the lag. Okay, so this does lag out a little bit because it's so huge. Plus I also can't zoom out any further than that because it's so big. Now I wish Axolot would actually add a feature that we could zoom out further for extra large vehicles, or somehow detect the last block and allow you to zoom out beyond that. But yeah, it kind of works. It just means I can't get further back than this. I kind of have to look inside it like that. Now, admittedly, that looks kind of cool, but I want to be able to look behind my vehicle when I'm driving it, and unfortunately, because it's so big, I can't. But yeah, it drives, it works. It was more about the look than the functionality. The fact that it actually works is, to be quite honest, a bonus. But yeah, I'm guessing that you want to see the actual battle bus. Well, we're going to show you that. Okay, let's go. And here she is. Isn't she a beauty? A little bit of a different colour and looking kind of odd because things are kind of at a weird angle, but that's because it's on a lift for purpose of lag, of course. Now, as you can see, we've got clamps here on the wheels and kind of these little angle pieces that will swing forward like the actual thing. We've got this little funnel on the front there and the pipes, which again are at funny angles because it's on the lift. I can assure you when we drop it off the lift, all of that will sort itself out, as will the cords there that connect to the balloon, which at the moment are just pointing straight up into the air. Okay, on top you can see we also have some kind of cool stuff going on up there, and we have these little sections that kind of hold the clamp to the rooftop there, and they've got these little neon lights like they do in the game. Now I'm using Durf's mod pack, or actually the Polygon pack neon, to get those, and they're little panel pieces, so thanks to Durf for that. But yeah, it all looks pretty cool. Now we're going to have to take this off the lift to have a look. We've got thrusters on the back here, which will push you forward, obviously, because this thing can't drive, remember, it only flies. We wouldn't expect to drive in this. We do, however, want to fly in it, and to do that, we're going to have to take it off the lift. Now we can't get in that front door there because of this section, like in the actual game. You'd have to get in through the back. So let's take it off the lift and do just that. So here we go. Expect the lag now. There it is. Okay, so looking around the back then, let's open the door and hop in and take a look at the spider web in this. It's absolutely amazing. There's so much going on in here. Looks complicated. Isn't all that complicated really. A lot of it is just thrusters, and a lot of the green dots are just seats and not connected to anything. But like you see, there is a ton of things that are connected. Lots of buttons, lots of switches. Let's just jump into the seat here and check this out then. So, one, we'll open the back door, I believe so. No, sorry, my driver's door. Number 2, we'll turn the lights on. Number 3, number 3 turns the base thrusters on. So you will not fly without 3. You need to press 3 to turn your base thrusters on. And then 4 will pull you into the air, like so. There we go. So you can lift with 4, you can slowly come down if you just leave it, and also if you want to come down a little bit faster, you probably want to turn off 3, and it certainly will come down for us, as you can see. We can turn it with the A and the D, we can go forward with W, and if we press S it won't really do much. It'll brake you a little bit, but it won't do a great deal. So okay, so I can't zoom out any further than this. So all you're going to be able to see is this kind of thing. You can see the detail, however, on the front there, looking pretty awesome. Now it's all at the right angles. We can use 5, 6, 7 and 8 to do our pitch and our yaw. I've redefined those to the arrow keys just to make it easier for me, and it kind of means that I can keep it in check and under control. Now it's all pretty cool, looks awesome, even on the top there with the satellite dish and the aerials and everything. Oh, it all looks awesome. I'm really pleased with how this came out. Let's just give ourselves a little bit more lift, and oh, there we are up. It all came out much better than I probably thought originally. Aside from the balloon being Ike's balloon from the animation pack and not the right colour, this thing is pretty accurate to what you'd expect from the Fortnite Battle Bus. I am impressed with it. I think it came out pretty awesome. It does have a little bit of lag. I did the best thing I could with it, really. I think I did it justice. It's a pity that we can't get the gliders in and have a way of jumping out the back with the gliders, but otherwise it came out pretty cool. And I have actually made a glider. Okay, I can't jump it out the back of the bus, but it does kind of work, and here it is in all its glory, looking kind of like the actual thing. It's got the logo for the channel on the top there, as you can see, and yeah, for the best part, this thing works pretty well. Now I'm going to get it to the floor, and I'll show you exactly how this does what it does. Okay, so here it is. You can see it's got thrusters underneath there, and also some on the wings and at the wing tips here at the front and the back, and that's what enables it to turn. Now the thing has got a suspension glitch in the middle, which is one of Brent Batch's, but it also doesn't use a suspension glitch for steering. It uses those thrusters, and if I get my connection tool out and show you, there is a bearing which is connected to an invisible block, which when it turns, trips these invisible sensors here, and they activate the thrusters on the front one side and the back the other, and vice versa for the other direction, and that's what makes it turn around, which all works pretty cool. Now you've also got a couple more thrusters underneath here, and those are for the lift. So when you want to actually go up, you press the 1 key and it gives you a little bit extra lift. We also have thrusters on the top there. If I just bring it down and jump on, you will see them. Let's just hop up here, and there you go. Under here, where are you? There you are. There is a thruster which will push you down again. So yeah, this is kind of more like a flyer than it is a glider, but it kind of works the same. So yeah, that is pretty much the look of it. So let's give this thing a go then. So as I drop it off at the end here, you're going to notice something strange. This thing kind of just hovers in the air, and let me show you why. It's because of these invisible parts. So it's got invisible controllers. It's kind of like a stand, and in the middle is a seat, so you just hop on it like so. Now it's a pity that we haven't got a seat with our arms in the air, so we don't hang as we should. Please somebody make a seat like that, would be pretty awesome. But for now, we can kind of turn it with the A and the D key and go forward. There we go. We are off. Now it will come down to the floor on its own, but if you want to give it a little bit of thrust, like I said, press 1 and yee, there you go. It's like you've caught a slipstream and up you go. And yeah, turning it is simple, and like I say, because it doesn't use a suspension glitch, you don't get that clanky turning where sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And if you want to bring it down a little bit faster, just press 2 and that will bring it down, whoa, a little bit faster like so, and we are down, I think. Yeah, we're certainly down. Okay, so back in the bus, and yeah, it's been awesome to show you this, guys. It took me a long time to build it. I'm going to try and bring this thing into land if I can. So let's just tilt this forward, bring it down to land for a nice finale. If I can get this to the floor, it's going to be pretty awesome. Let's just bring that front up now. Let's turn the camera angle. Probably a little bit's going to help me because I want to be able to land this nicely. Let's just turn that around there and bring the nose up. And we are touchdown! Yeah, pretty awesome, apart from the tree, which is about to pop the balloon, but never mind that. Okay, guys, well, there you go. That was my Fortnite Battle Bus and Glider, and I hope you enjoyed them. Of course, if you did enjoy this video, as always, why not spank the hell out of that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe for more great content, and until the next one, see you soon, and bye for now. Whoa, whoa!